Okay, one intro coming up. Shadilay bridge burners, fuzzy Dunlop skates. So that was the final edit from my first MGTOW ride along video. I already made another one, another ride along video. I went skating a few times since then, and I made one montage. I had an hour and a half of footage, and I basically filmed the whole session. But anyway, it's like a 10-15 minute video, and I'm gonna release that after I release this one. But I wanted to release this one to show a few things. And again, this isn't a perfect edit, and I'm not gonna start fucking rolling out with the excuses, but the main thing was, it's kind of like George Costanza says, if you take everything I've done in my life and condense it down to one day, it looks decent. And this wasn't my entire life. This was part of a day. This was like, I don't know, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours on, you know, it was good, bad, what I would consider a pretty good day, I guess. And this is a result of it. And look, man, I'm going to say one final thought. Well, no, I'm going to say a few more, but I'm going to link up, you know, part 2 and part 1 in case you haven't seen them. And they're like a little bit longer. You know, part 2 is just my landed tricks, and part 1 is basically the whole session with the thoughts going through my head. And like, you see me struggle with a couple of tricks. And look, man, I have a friend, well, more than one person, but I have one friend in particular. He's good at skating. He's about as good as I am, but different. And this guy, like, he'll try a trick once, and he'll land with his feet on the board, and he'll pop the trick perfectly. Like first try, he just gets out of the car after driving for like 3 hours. He'll try a trick once, he'll fucking stomp it, he'll start to roll away, and then for like a stupid reason, like his feet might come off the board. You know, it's the first one he tried. And then what he does, instead of telling himself like, okay, well the next one I do is going to be perfect, he gets off his board and he's like, no matter how hard I try, I can never do that trick. I just don't have it. And this makes me feel like shit. Like, I'm mad at him, yes, but I'm even more disappointed in myself. Because I'm like, man, like, I would fucking kill to, like, be able to fucking have the confidence to throw in the towel after one attempt. But I don't, fuck. And I don't care if it takes me 100 tries. I don't care if it takes me 200 tries or 300 tries. I'm gonna get that shit every time. And I've started an archive now on my computer for 360 flips. It's all the missed attempts and all the landed attempts, you know, and it's gonna be like day to day. And not every day I go out and like I do like fucking hundreds of them, but all the ones that I fucking film, I'm gonna separate them, the misses and the makes. And this is going to be really interesting because it's already happening. It's already happening just because even though I've always been filming myself and I've always been putting them in lines and stuff like that, ever since I could do them pretty much, I've been trying to include them more and more in my video parts so that I would get a better grasp on them. And even though they've steadily been improving, it's been extremely slow. But lately, the past 2 weeks, ever since I started recording my failures and watching them, because normally I would tell Mark when I was having a really shitty day and I couldn't land any of them, I would tell him, don't film it. I know why I'm not landing them. It's because I'm shit. And looking at the footage of why I missed it versus the ones that I landed, like there's not a huge difference in technique, but the interesting thing is that just by having done more of them, I have improved. And it's like other tricks that I've struggled with. Not every trick that I have mastered, I guess. Not every trick I've struggled with. Some of them came relatively easily to me, even though they were hard tricks. But it's like that. It's like that for different people. Like, honestly, and I'm not trying to be some fucking liberal here. That's the way it is. That's why you gotta be fucking open-minded sometimes, because you never know what's gonna fucking come easy and what's gonna come hard. That's what she said. And it's not always what you expect either. So, you know, nurture any fucking seeds of ability that you think might sprout, even if you think they won't fucking grow. They fucking might, and it might really fucking surprise you. So the thing is, the other tricks that I've struggled to work on, you know, I would have done similar things. I would have separated the misses from the makes and stuff like that. But the cool thing about that is that there aren't really any misses anymore. Like, I've been doing kickflips for a really long time, but there was a period a few years ago where I couldn't fucking do them. And during that period, like, I would try, and they would be fucking terrible. It lasted around a year and a half. And I would get maybe one for every fucking 30 that I would fuck up. And eventually, I fixed this problem. I don't even want to talk about this because I feel like I'm fucking jinxing myself by bringing it up, knock on wood. That's how superstitious I am with this shit. So, yeah, at first, you know, it was so many failures for one success. But now, like, I don't know, man, I land like fucking 50 every day and I might fuck up like 2 or 3. So even if I group the failures with the failures and the successes with the successes, the successes are going to be so many that it gets boring to watch. And the failures are going to be so few that they're practically non-existent. So that's where I'm going to get with 360 flips. And you guys are going to see, and the ride along series, I'm not really going to say what it's about. You can take from it whatever you want. Even if what you're taking from it is that you don't like my channel anymore, because apparently that's what's happening now. I lost fucking 2 subscribers now since my last 2 fucking ride along videos. So alright, cool. I guess they didn't know that I liked skateboarding, so that led them to jump ship. So they probably didn't know me very well either. So anyway, that's that, and I hope you like my ride-along series. I'm going to be doing more videos like that. I'm going to be doing fewer videos in my fucking room, I'm trying to get away from it, but again, when I started making this shit, like, I wanted everything to be the same so I could control the variables one at a time. So I've concluded that being out in the world is better than being in here, especially for video's sake. You know, this too, fuck. Like, the towel's fucking folded right now, but it looks bad. I feel like a bum. Don't judge me, or judge me. I don't give a fuck. Or do I? Oh, the irony. But anyway, I hope you fucking enjoy this video. Stay tuned for enough more shit coming. And I got a few requests actually to talk more about skateboarding and the skateboard industry and stuff like that. I mean, how it relates to me, how it relates to us. I don't know, whatever, fuck. Anyway, more to come in more videos. Please like, share, subscribe. Really helps. To the new guys, yes, I skateboard. In case it's not obvious, so better unsub now before I make another skate video. Or just unsub then. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave a thought in the comments downstairs. I'm Fuzzy Dunlop Skates. Send me a follow request on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, even though, like MGTOW Psyche says, it's fucking sewer of the internet where all the shit fucking swims. It's true. I swim there also. So anyway, until next time, Shadilay guys, have a great fucking day. You're watching Bridge Burners TV.